Summer's coming. Is it too early to start saying that? Hey, Happy New Year! Bright shiny New Year! I'm just popping in real quick to let you know what's new. I know I haven't blogged in a while. I know I say that a lot. But the truth is, I've been spending a lot of time answering your guys' questions over on the Hot at Home site on video for the Your Questions Answered on Video feature that I do every Monday. So I haven't had time to really do video blogs because I'm too busy answering all you guys' awesome questions. So if you've got questions, make sure I'll put a link here to the submission form. If you've got a question, then make sure you send it to me because I can't answer it unless I know what your question is, right? So anyway, moving on. What's new? Well, I'll show you something that's new. That's new. That's a new building they're putting up right in my way. See, okay, so the building's this high. It's probably going to go, well, it's going to go, you see the horizon? It looks weird because there's a cloud bank right there, but the horizon's right about there. It's going to go higher than the horizon. So I'm not very happy about that because you know what that means in the summertime when summer actually does get here, it's going to block some of my sunset. So I'm not going to have as long a sunset at some points in the summer. So you know how I feel about my sunsets, my view, and my sun. I'm not very happy about that. What can you do? Progress, right? Anyway, so segueing progress, let's go in because the construction's actually kind of noisy, but thankfully, at least this year, the construction's not in my building. It's down the road, so I can block it out and have a nice blog with you guys. But on the subject of progress, I just wanted to let you guys know a little something that I went through my mind yesterday while I was working out. I just switched over from a full body workout, which means I hit every muscle group in my body a couple of times during my workout, and work my full body with every workout, and I work out every second day, alternating days being cardio days. But I've recently had a problem with my higher end of my hamstring, by my glute, come back, a problem that I've been having come back to bother me, which means I can't really run. And how many times can I do those stairwells before I just want to lose my mind? So I've decided that now is a good time to switch to a 3-day split. And as a coincidence, I've been doing the full body program now long enough that I really do need to change it up and change over to a 3-day split or some kind of split or something different at least. So I've chosen a 3-day split. So yesterday I'm working out. I was working chest and tris and core yesterday, and I'm working out, and this thing kept coming into my mind, which was like, after about, I do 4 or 5 or 6 exercises per muscle group when I'm doing a split. It's still an hour's workout, but I hit just 2 or 3 muscle groups, and I do quite a few exercises to really thrash them. And so yesterday, I'm used to working out for an hour a day. That's what I do. But yesterday, while I was working out, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm feeling so beat. Like I can't believe how, I just can't do another exercise for chest. I think this is going to be about it, And then I move on to tris, and by the 4th exercise, I'm like, oh my God, I feel completely spanked. I can't do any more. I'm beat. I can't believe that I must not have been working out very hard before. This is working out. I can't believe how tired I feel. But the truth is, I was working out with the full body program for sure. I was feeling tired by the end of it, but not completely hammered on like I was yesterday during my first day of a 3-day split. And the reason for that is because, your body really does adjust. In order to continue progressing, you have to change your program once in a while, because if you stay with the same program too long, then your body's smarter than some people give it credit for. Like, it's got its own little brain in there somewhere. It's like, oh yeah, I know what she's doing. I can, and you can just phone it in more or less. Your body knows what's happening, and probably not going to wind up with sore muscles the next day because your body is so used to it that there's no real reason to progress because it knows what's coming and it knows how to handle it. But if you change your program once in a while, then yeah, your body it wakes it up. It's like, whoa, holy moly, what's she doing? I better start paying attention and working out. So at a certain point, your program needs to change, but it also needs to have some specificity, because if you're changing it constantly, like every single day, all the time, and always doing something new, you can never get good enough at what you're doing to really progress with it. But again, at the same time, if you've progressed as far as you can progress with it, and your body knows exactly what it's doing, and it's a pro at what you're doing, then yeah, now it's time to like give it something new again, make it learn again, make it change, adjust and change and progress. So so it's funny because I tend to forget this about myself. At the end of working a certain kind of program, like just finished working a full body program, I tend to forget that my first reaction on a new program is going to be what it was. And so, when I'm finished with this 3-day split and I go back to some kind of full body program or something different, if I move on to like kettlebells or something, I know that I will be like, oh my God, this is so hard. I can't believe that 3-day split was so easy. What was I doing working out on that? When in truth is, it's not easy. Not right now, it's not. But in 8 weeks, it probably will be. So, at that point, you need to change it up. So you should always change your program, but every 6 to 8 weeks, and make sure that, you're keeping your body guessing at a rate that makes sense for it, and not guessing so much that it just can't get good at what you're doing, and it can't use these new exercises for progress. So progress is a tricky thing. There's a fine line between too much and not enough, right? But yeah, so I do expect that at the end of this split, when I move on to my next program, I'll be like, whoa, holy moly, this is hard. But right now, I'm at that stage right now where I just left a full body program and I'm into a 3-day split. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I haven't worked out before ever. This is so hard. And I've got very, very sore muscles today in my chest and in my triceps. And I worked back and bis today. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be just a mess of soreness tomorrow. But I've got shoulders and legs tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah. So, and then cardio will be the day after that. So, and then I'll go back to 3 days, and then cardio, and then 3 days, and cardio. So, try to give my my poor little beleaguered hamstring a rest, and just be smart about the injury that I've got, and try and baby it until it can smarten up and let me go running again. Anyway, so that's all I've got for you today. Don't forget that if you've got questions for your questions answered on the Hot at Home site, that you should get to this link and get your questions over to me ASAP, and I'll get you in the queue and get you answered on video, and we'll see you over there on the Hot at Home site. But until the next blog, I guess I'll see you again here pretty soon. Take care.